network because we got a good one for you again here tonight. It's night 4. Bulldogs played all week long, and they're going to be here on the court. The Cooter Wildcats tonight. That's going to take a break. Those are all open the video. We'll be right back.
Catch all the hard-hitting action of American Hostile Championship Wrestling as they make their return to Campbell, Missouri, February 8th, 2025. That's at the Community Center, located on Highway 62. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. Superstars such as Bullwhip Ballard, the Missouri Heavyweight Champion, Savage Brotherhood, the King Superstar Johnny Dotson, Justin Main Event along with Miss Hyde, Legitimately Too Good, Steel Cross, Austin the Reaper Polo, and making his very first appearance for American Hostile Championship Wrestling, Lionel Gilks III. All that February 8th, 2025, Campbell, Missouri. Be there.
Welcome back to Cooter, Missouri. Portageville Bulldogs. Class 1, District 1, Cooter Wildcats. We're in this JV contest. We're about to tip it off and get underway. Also tonight on the Video Sports Network, we got Mark Manley traveling north to Scott City. He's going to have the Scott City round for the South Plymouth Scott Bulldogs. And the tips controlled by Evan Lindsay. Lindsay over to Jack Bell.
1-2-3. There's a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Cooter.
Brady.
Looking for your next concrete job? Give Jones Concrete LL at 573-724-2005. Specializing in flat work, driveways, patios, slabs, sidewalks, demolition, saw cutting, gravel, and dirt delivery available. No job is too small because we do it all. Jones Concrete LLC. Glass Farms, along with Danny Glass, your Pemscott Duncan Electric Co-op Director for District 1, wishes all of the Boot Hill area teams a very successful 2025.
Jeffries with the basketball. Keaton Milam in the front court over to Hamilton. Down low to Drew Maddox. Good. Drew Maddox. He now has 5. Three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Hamilton. Tried to get it to Milam, and he does save it in the corner. Stolen away by number 2. That's Joe Snyder. And it's 20-13. Three-point shot up by Maddox. No good. Rebounded by Cooter, and they throw it away. Cooter basketball. I thought it was Portageville basketball, but Cooter has the ball. 5:44 left to go in the second quarter here. So we're sorry about the audio difficulties. Trying to get these things straightened out sometimes. A challenge. There's a three-point shot up by number 33. No good. Rebounded by Sams. No good. It goes out of bounds. It's going to remain with Cooter. 5:28 to go. Cooter leads 20-13. Out of bounds, and Coach will have a timeout on the floor. I believe Coach Jalen Mosley wants to talk it over. 5:14 left to go in the second quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, this is Mark Manley from the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm running for Haytile School Board, so come April the 8th, I would appreciate your vote. And remember, nobody bleeds black and gold like me.
And welcome back. Certainly good luck to my friend and cohort Mark Manley as he runs for school board there at Haytile R2 School District. As he is on the road tonight, headed to Scott City to watch him a good one himself, as he's got South Pembina at Scott City. Both of those teams are in the top 10 of the Boot Hill Sports Network. You got to join us on Sunday night for our Shooting Hoops in the Boot podcast, as myself and Jeremy Abrams and Mark Manley and Charlie Duckworth, our intern, we have a good time, and we talk a lot of Boot Hill basketball. Portageville throws it away, is taken away by number 20. That's Odom. Odom Gets down low to Brooks. Brooks was shot in the lane, no good, but we're going to have a foul. That foul is going to be on Sykes. That's going to be on number 15, Drew Maddox. Free throw is good. 21-13. Second one rattles in. 22-13, 4:59 left to go in the second period. Tim Hamilton brings the ball up the court, gets it to Jipton. Hamilton looking for some help, gets it to Quade Mitchell. Mitchell pass is stolen away by 33 Sykes. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Armand Taylor. Taylor going the other way. Thought about getting it ahead to Drew Maddox. There's going to be a foul on Cooter. That's going to be on number 2, Joe Snyder. Quade Mitchell, trigger it inbounds for Portageville. Timothy Hamilton with the basketball. He had stolen away. Number 22, Rayburn ahead. Shot up by Snyder. Joe Snyder misses, and it's rebounded by Portageville. Armand Taylor tries to break the double team, and he's going to be fouled by Joe Snyder. Ball's going to be out of bounds. It's going to remain with Cooter. Remain with Portageville. 22-13, 4:08 left to go in the first half. Quade Mitchell with the ball in the corner. Tries to get it to Taylor, and it's stolen away. We're coming the other way, and it's stolen away by Braden Jeffries. Timothy Hamilton gets around Joe Snyder all the way to the hoop. Shot up, no good. Almost rebounded by Maddox. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Wildcat basketball as Parker Thompson will check in. Quade Mitchell will get a breather. Sykes with the basketball. Down low to Odom. Back to Sykes. Sykes for three. Good. He now has 12. It's 25-13. Taylor gets it to Hamilton. Down low to Thompson. Good. Parker Thompson now has 4. And the lead's cut to 10. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Thompson. It'll remain with the Wildcats. Sykes set to trigger it in. He gets it inside to Odom. Odom with the shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound. There's going to be a travel on the Wildcats. It'll go over to Portageville. So we're in this JV action here at Cooter High School. Portageville versus Cooter. We'll have the varsity matchup coming up immediately following. Armand Taylor with the basketball in the front court. Gets it across the timeline. Cooter's in a 2-3 zone. It's knocked out of bounds. Armand Taylor off of him, so it's going to go back to the Wildcats as Milam will check in and Taylor will take a seat. Austin Odom gets it over to Hunter Sams. Dylan Sykes. Sams with the basketball. Gets around Thompson. Drives to the hole. Up and good. Hunter Sams puts 2 more on the board for Cooter. And he'll go to the line for a 3-point opportunity. Hunter Sams. Free throw, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Maddox. Maddox gets it over to Hamilton. Hamilton being guarded by Austin Odom. There's a double team in the front court. Braden Jeffries with the basketball. Gets it down low to Maddox. Maddox to Keaton Malum. Malum with the drive, and it's taken away by Cooter. That's Joe Snyder. Layup up and in. 29-15. 2:24 left to go in the first half. Braden Jeffries with the basketball. Gets it over to Hamilton. We've got a Hamilton, Maddox, Malum, Parker Thompson, and Jeffries on the floor. There's a shot, no good, rebounded by Cooter. That's Austin Odom. Tries to get it down low, and he'll throw it away, and it'll go back to the Bulldogs. Quade Mitchell will check in. Keaton Malum will take a breather. Parker Thompson trigger it in for the Bulldogs. To the head to Quade Mitchell. Mitchell to Thompson. Thompson over to Hamilton. Into Jeffries. Jeffries gets it inside to Thompson. Kick back out to Hamilton. Hamilton with a floater in the lane. Good. Timothy Hamilton. Cuts the lead to 12. 1:38 left to go in the first half. It's going to be a three-point shot by Hunter Sams. No good. Rebounded by Quade Mitchell. And we're going back the other way. Quade Mitchell with the basketball. Gets it to Drew Maddox. Drew Maddox gets it over to Timothy Hamilton. Hamilton back out to Mitchell, and it's knocked out of bounds by Hunter Sams. It'll remain with the Bulldogs. 1:18 left to go as Tucker Rayburn will check in for Jackson Brooks. Hamilton with the basketball. Try to get it inside to Drew Maddox, and it's off Cooter. It'll remain with the Bulldogs. 29-17. Parker Thompson trigger it in for Portageville. It's an end to Mitchell over to Jeffries. Jeffries back to Thompson. He's guarded closely by Hunter Sams. There's a wraparound pass to Drew Maddox. It's good. Drew Maddox now has 7, and it's 29-19. There's a three-point shot. No good. He gets the rebound back. Three-point shot once again. No good. Rebounded by Sams. Sams blocked by Quade Mitchell, but there's going to be a foul. And Hunter Sams will go to the line for 2. 48 seconds left to go in the first half. Hunter Sams looking to put 30 on the scoreboard for Cooter, and he does. Second free throw by Sams is up and good. 31-19, 47 seconds left to go in the first half. Timothy Hamilton being guarded closely by Joe Snyder. Joe Snyder giving him all kinds of trouble. Jeffries with the basketball. Inside to Thompson. Out to Quade Mitchell for 3. No good. Maddox can't quite come up with the rebound. It's taken away by Cooter. Sykes inside. Nice pass from Austin Odom to Hunter Sams. And it's 32-19. We got 20 seconds left to go in the first half. 33-19. Braden Jeffries with the basketball. It's over to Quade Mitchell. Down inside to Thompson. Thompson from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Tucker Rayburn. 4 seconds left to go. 3, 2, 1. There's a three-point shot. No good. And we're going to go to halftime. It's 33-19. We're going to take a break, do some totals, and we'll be back for third quarter action right here from Cooter High School on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023. Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate. Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537. Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And welcome back to Cooter High School. We'll run through the halftime scores real quick for the JV game. For the Cooter lineup, they're led so far by Sykes. He has 12. Hunter Sams with 6. Jaden Mathis with 5. Joe Snyder and Jackson Brooks with 4 each. And Austin Odom has 2 for your Portageville Bulldogs. Drew Maddox leading the way so far with 7 points. Evan Windsor and Parker Thompson with 4 each. And Jack Bell and Timothy Hamilton with 2 each. We're standing at 33-19 in favor of Cooter. We're going to pay a few more bills, and we'll be right back as we still got a little bit of time left before the third quarter. You're listening to and watching Portageville Bulldog basketball right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, are you doing a jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Los Portales in Hayti is a proud sponsor of all of your favorite sports teams in the Boot Heel. Serving lunch specials and delicious dinners 7 days a week, come in and see Francisco and his friendly staff for great food, fun, and a family-friendly atmosphere. You can dine in or carry out, so call 359-2400 or visit them at 1078 South Washington Street in Hayti, just off of Interstate 55. Los Portales, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9:30 p.m.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be. One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Caruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Caruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Looking for your next concrete job? Give Jones Concrete LLC a call at 573-724-2005. Specializing in flat work, driveways, patios, slabs, sidewalks, demolition, saw cutting, gravel, and dirt delivery available. No job is too small because we do it all. Jones Concrete LLC.
And welcome back here to the Boot Heel Sports Network. Portageville Bulldog basketball as the JV game is underway, and we're about to start the third quarter. It's 33-19 in favor of Cooter. Cooter's gotten some good three-point shooting as Sykes has 4 3-pointers, and Jaden Mathis knocked down one early. And Portageville's done a pretty good job to hang in there. 33-19, still a long way to go in this one. As on the floor for Cooter, we got Joe Snyder, Jackson Brooks, Hunter Sams, Austin Odom, and Jaden Mathis. I'm sorry, 33, Dylan Sykes. 7 minutes on the clock, and it's going to go. Should be Cooter basketball, I do believe. Coach Mosby getting ready to go over the instructions. Yes, Cooter will start it out with the third quarter as we got Jack Bell, Keaton Milam, Parker Thompson, Braden Jeffries, and Drew Maddox will be the starting five here in the second half as Austin Odom being guarded by Jack Bell. Jack Bell providing pressure. There's Braden Jeffries, and it's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to go the other way. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Love seeing that defensive intensity, especially by this JV squad. Coming out only down by 14. Jack Bell over to Kevin Milam. Milam crosses the timeline. Gets to Braden Jeffries. Jeffries over to Bell. Bell being guarded by Odom. This looks like Cooter in his own defense. Keaton Milam thought about the three. Gets it back at the top of the key by Jack Bell. Jack Bell looking to drive, cut off. Good defense by Cooter. Keaton Milam with the basketball. Gets it down low to Thompson. Thompson out to Jeffries for three. No good off the back iron. And Drew Maddox tries to save it out of bounds. I believe it was knocked out of bounds by Cooter. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Drew Maddox will trigger it in for the Bulldogs. Gets it into Milam. Milam for three. No good. Rebounded by Sykes. And we're going the other way. Austin Odom being pressured by Jack Bell at the timeline. Braden Jeffries over there to help. Sykes with the basketball. Inside, and it's tipped. Stolen away by Drew Maddox, and here come the Dogs. Braden Jeffries gets it over to Maddox. Maddox at the top of the key. Over to Milam. Milam with the drive. Stop. Nowhere to go with it. Gets it back out to Jack Bell. Jack Bell at the right elbow. 5:33. Still 33-19 in this one. Jack Bell looking to drive. Tipped away by Odom. Corralled back by Bell. Braden Jeffries to Drew Maddox, and he lost it out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball going the other way. Austin Odom gets around Jack Bell. Over to Joe Snyder. Snyder inside with a pretty decent pass, but the shot is no good by Brooks, and it's rebounded by Maddox. And here come the Dogs. Jack Bell gets it ahead to Braden Jeffries. Jeffries try to find Thompson at the top free throw line. He's guarded pretty well by Brooks. Braden Jeffries gets it to Thompson once again. Try to get it to Bell. Tipped away by Snyder. Bell corrals it, and it's a turnover. Snyder ahead to Austin Odom. Odom almost lost it. Gets it corralled back, and there's a three-pointer by Hunter Sams. He now has 9, and it's 36-19. Milam gets it over to Jack Bell, across the timeline. Bell to Jeffries at the top of the key. Back to Bell. Bell at the left elbow, shot, no good. Rebounded by Cooter. It's stolen away by Jack Bell. There's a layup up and in. Jack Bell now has 4. 36-21, 4:04 left to go in the third quarter. Austin Odom trying to get around Jack Bell. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. I believe charge to Cooter. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Affordable Buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti offer rent-to-own utility sheds, lofted barns, cabins, and garages ranging in sizes from 8x10 to 14x40 with no credit check required and down payments as low as just $100 plus free delivery and setup within 50 miles. Come in and see Caleb Trammell at 898 East State Highway 84 in Caruthersville, right next to A Plus Storage, or call 573-922-6318. Affordable Buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti, a proud sponsor of the Boot Hill Sports Network.
And we're back with action here as we're coming out of the timeout. Cooter coach Josh Mathis wanted to talk about it. There's a three-point shot up by Austin Odom, no good. Shot was by Sykes, no good. There's one off the glass by Brooks. He now has 6, and it's 38-21. Parker Thompson. Sit over to Bell. Jack Bell with the drive. And he's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. It'll remain with the Bulldogs. Coach Jalen Mosby calls out a play. Timothy Hamilton into the ball game. Will trigger it in. Gets it over to Milam. Milam for three. No good. Bulldogs can't seem to find one from three. And it's rebounded by Cooter. Jackson Brooks on the drive against Maddox. Off the glass and in. He now has 8. 40-21. 3:10 left to go in the third quarter. As Jeffries and Taylor will get up and go to the scores table. Hamilton, top of the key, gets it over to Jack Bell. Jack Bell thought about a three-pointer. Gets it over to Thompson. Thompson to Bell. Back to Thompson. Over to Timothy Hamilton. Back to Milam. Inside to Maddox. Maddox with a spin move. And good, Drew Maddox. He now has 9. And it's 40-23. He's going to go to the line for a three-point opportunity. Drew Maddox, 9 points on the night. He's looking for 10. Nice little move in the lane. 2:40 left to go in the third period. Here at Cooter. Free throw by Maddox up and good. He now has 10. And the lead's cut to 16. Cooter basketball, 2:39 left to go in the third period. Jack Bell. Austin Odom gets around off the glass, no good, but there's going to be a foul on the Dogs. It's going to be on number 3, Parker Thompson. That'll be his second team foul, number 1. And Austin Odom will go to the line for 2 shots. It's Quade Mitchell. We'll head to the scores table. First free throw. Odom up, no good. So Mitchell will check in. Parker Thompson will take a breather. Austin Odom, freshman for the Cooter Wildcats. Second free throw good. 41-24. Bulldogs trying to fight their way and claw their way back into this one. They need something to happen. Hamilton gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell with a runner in the lane, no good. It's short, rebounded, fight for the ball. As it's probably going to be, it's going to be covered by Cooter and a timeout as Cooter coach calls a timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
And welcome back. Thanks to all of our sponsors. And like Mark likes to tell us all the time, it's never too late to slide into Home Plate. Home Plate has some great food, as we have a lot of restaurants that's advertisers for us, and we appreciate all of them for bringing you this sports this year on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Odom with the basketball. Gets it to Hunter Sams. Hunter Sams driving around the left side. There's a three-point shot in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Braden Jeffries. Jeffries ahead to Bell. Bell gets it across the timeline. And it's going to be a travel for Bell, and it'll go back to the Wildcats. Hunter Sams. Austin Odom. Odom being pressured by Jack Bell. He steps out of bounds. It's going to be turnover. It'll be Dog basketball. Timothy Hamilton is trigger it in for the Dogs. He gets it into Braden Jeffries. 1:54 left to go in the third quarter. Hamilton looking for a drive. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Brooks. And we're going the other way. Austin Odom trying to get around Jack Bell. And they're going to call Bell for a foul. Be Bell's first foul, team foul number 2. So we've got a minute 42 left to go in the third quarter. Odom trigger it in to Sams. Sams around the left side. Nice pass by Sams, but the shot by Brooks is no good, but he gets it back, and he'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line as Armand Taylor will commit the foul for the Dogs. And Jackson Brooks will go to the line. First free throw up and good. He now has 9 as Milam will check in. Hamilton will take a seat. Jackson Brooks, freshman for Cooter. Second free throw up and good. He now has 10, and it's 43-24 in favor of the Wildcats. Jack Bell gets it across the timeline. Gets it down to Quade Mitchell. Mitchell to Jeffries. Jeffries out to Armand Taylor for 3. No good. Rebounded by Cooter. Cooter pushes it ahead to Sams. Sams with the basketball. 1:12 left to go. There's a drive by Odom. He tries to get around Jack Bell and cannot. Gets it inside. There's a shot up by Brooks. No good. Rebounded by Quade Mitchell. In ahead. Keaton Milam. Milam off the glass and good. Keaton Milam with his first 2 of the night. There's a 3-point shot. No good. Air ball by Sykes. And it'll go back to the Dogs. Armand Taylor triggers it into Jack Bells. We got 47 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Jeffries with the basketball. He's being guarded by Sykes. Over to Taylor. Inside to Quade Mitchell. Mitchell with a shot up. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Hunter Sams. It goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Dogs. Armand Taylor trigger it into Braden Jeffries. Jeffries in the corner. Back to Taylor for 3. No good. And the Dogs still looking for their first 3-point made tonight. 28 seconds left to go in the third period. 43-26. There's a drive. There's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Jack Bell. And Hunter Sams will go to the line to shoot 2. Team foul number 4 with only 22 seconds left to go in the third period. Hunter Sams, he has 9 points. Looking for 10. Free throw by Sams up and good. Second free throw. Hunter Sams, sophomore, no good, but it's offensive rebound by Cooter, and it's thrown away. It'll be Bulldog basketball with 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Gets it at Braden Jeffries, gets it ahead to Milam. Milam over to Jeffries. Jeffries tried to get it down low to Taylor, and it's knocked away by Cooter. We got 8 seconds left. Cooter tries to make a shot. There's a 3-point shot. No good by Sykes. Rebounded by Milam. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. Cooter leads 44-26. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter of this one on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, this is Mark Manley from the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm running for Haytile School Board, so come April the 8th, I would appreciate your vote. And remember, nobody bleeds black and gold like me.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
And welcome back to Cooter High School as we're set up for fourth quarter action here in this JV game. Tucker Rayburn will trigger it into Odom. Odom drives around Hamilton, gets it back out to Mathis, and it's off of his foot, picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton blocked by Mathis. It'll go out of bounds. It'll remain with the Bulldogs. Caden Milam on the right elbow. Tried to find either Maddox or Babb. I'm not sure which one, but neither one of them was ready for it. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Cooter basketball. Mathis with it in the front court. He's being guarded by Evan Windsor. There's a screen by Tucker Rayburn as Odom has the ball now. Gets it outside. Mathis looking to drive inside. He finds an opening. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be off the Bulldogs. It'll be Cooter basketball. Mathis will trigger it in to Odom. Odom over to Sams. Back into Mathis. Turnaround jump shot is blocked by Babb. And it's picked up by number 11, Jackson Brooks. And the shot is good. Keaton Milam with the basketball. Over to Hamilton at the top of the key. Hamilton, Windsor, Thompson, Milam, and Babb in for the Dogs. Parker Thompson in the right corner. Over to Hamilton. Back to Milam. Milam takes a drive. Shot up no good. Rebounded by Thompson up and in. Parker Thompson, he now has 6. Mathis with the basketball, looking to drive. Shot up no good, but he's fouled. He's going to go to the line. That's Babb with the foul. And Jaden Mathis will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Mathis. Free throw up and good. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Here comes the Dogs. Hamilton being guarded by Mathis. Hamilton gets around him, and it's knocked away by Mathis. And he's got the ball going to the hoop. Good. Jaden Mathis. He now has 8. And it's 49-28. 5:17 left to go in the ball game. Milam gets it to Thompson in the right corner. Thompson being double teamed. Try to get it out of there. And it's stolen away by Cooter, and they're going the other way. 3-point shot by Hunter Sams. No good. Rebounded by Evan Windsor. Going to be a foul on Joe Snyder. As Drew Maddox will check in and Parker Thompson will take a seat. Also, Braden Jeffries will check in for Keaton Milam. Hamilton, Windsor, Milam, Maddox, and Babb on the floor for your Portageville Bulldogs. We're under 5 minutes to go in this one. 49-28. Favor of Cooter as they've shot the ball quite better, and that's the result in the ball game right now. Drew Maddox to win. Evan Windsor for 3. Look good from here, but it's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Mason Babb, no good, and it's going to be picked up by Jaden Mathis, and we're going the other way. He's being guarded by Hamilton. Tries to get around him and does. Gets it inside, nice pass, and there's going to be a foul, I believe, on Maddox. We'll check it and see. Yes, it is. It's on Drew Maddox as Jackson Brooks will go to the line. He has 12 points on the night. He's looking for that lucky number 13, in and out, no good. Jackson Brooks, freshman for Cooter. They got quite a few freshmen here on this floor. as that free throw is up and good. 4:20 left to go in this one. Hamilton gets it over to Windsor. Knocked out of bounds by Tucker Rayburn. It'll remain with the Bulldogs. Windsor set to trigger it in. Knocked out by Jaden Mathis, and we're going to go back the other way again. Evan Windsor gets it into Hamilton. 4:15 left to go in this one, as the Wildcats with a comfortable 50-28 lead. Hamilton being double teamed in the front court. Gets it over to Evan Windsor. Windsor inside to Maddox at the free throw line. Tried to get it inside to Babb. Cooter was ready for it. There's Mathis up and in. Jaden Mathis off the glass, good. He now has 10. Going to be a foul on Cooter. That's going to be on 44 Mathis. Be his first team foul, number 2. Both teams with 2 team fouls. 3:48 left to go as we got an official timeout. A little bit of moisture on the floor here. The old towel with the old scrub-a-dub-dub. We good as new. I want to give a shout out to all our listeners out there tonight. Listening for, I'm sure we got Cooter fans and Portageville fans listening. Stick around, we got a good one coming up after this one. As the ball's triggered in, taken by Hamilton. Off the glass and good. Hamilton with 4. And it's 52-30. Austin Odom took a hard shot and he gets up. He's going to be spelled by Joe Snyder. 3:42 left to go in this one, 52-30. Favor of the Wildcats. Hunter Sams gets it to Joe Snyder, and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Babb. There's going to be an over-the-back foul on Jackson Brooks. It'll be team foul number 3. Portageville basketball. Evan Windsor will trigger it in to Timothy Hamilton. Hamilton gets it to Braden Jeffries. Jeffries looking to get it inside to Mason Babb. He's triple teamed, nowhere to go. Back outside to Hamilton. Hamilton to Windsor. Looked to get a three-point shot off and couldn't. Cooter defense. They got a good defense. They've looked good all night here. Mason Babb with the shot up and in. Mason Babb with his first 2. And he'll go to the line for the three-point opportunity. 3:08. Left to go in this one, Mason Babb. Looking for point number 3. Free throw up by Babb. Good. .308 left to go in this one. Brooks, Snyder, Mathis, Sams, and Rayburn on the floor for Cooter. There's a three-point shot by Hunter Sams is good. Evan Windsor and Jackson Brooks exchanging pleasantries. 2:52 left to go. Timothy Hamilton driving inside. Tries to get it down low to Babb. It's picked up by Quade Mitchell. And the two-point shot is good for his first 2 of the night. 2:37 left to go in this one. Joe Snyder gets it outside to Mathis. Mathis thought about the 3, decided to drive. Gets a nice pass in to number 11, Jackson Brooks, but it's knocked out of bounds, and there's going to be a Foul on Mason Babb. That'll be his 4th. Team foul number 3. As Jackson Brooks will go to the line. First free throw by Brooks is up and good. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Windsor. Windsor looking to push. He lost it, got the ball back. There's going to be a timeout. Coach Jalen Moses is going to call a timeout. We want to take a break. 2:19 left to go in this one. Cooter leading comfortably, 56-35. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Catch all the hard-hitting action of American Hostile Championship Wrestling as they make their return to Campbell, Missouri, February 8th, 2025. That's at the Community Center, located on Highway 62. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. Superstars such as Bullwhip Ballard, the Missouri Heavyweight Champion, Savage Brotherhood, the King Superstar Johnny Dotson, Justin Main Event along with Miss Hyde, Legitimately Too Good, Steel Cross, Austin the Reaper Polo, and making his very first appearance for American Hostile Championship Wrestling, Lionel Gilks III. All that, February 8th, 2025, Campbell, Missouri. Be there.
And welcome back. We got 2:19 left to go in this JV action as Cooter leads 56-35. Evan Windsor sets to trigger it in for the Dogs. He gets it into Milam. Milam's immediately with a double team. See, he's going to be fouled. That's going to be team foul number 5 as Milam will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is on Jaden Mathis. That'll be his 2nd. And Milam will shoot 2 free throws. Keaton Milam. Free throw up, no good. Milam has 2, looking for 3 here. Second free throw. Rolls around and in. Cooter with the basketball. Sams gets it to Mathis. Mathis at the top of the key, being defended by Hamilton. Hunter Sams with the basketball, looking to drive, no good. But there's a nice offensive rebound by Joe Snyder. It gets tipped out. There's a nice pass inside. Snyder off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Milam. Milam gets it to Hamilton. 1:45 left to go in this one. Nice pass down low inside the Babb, and it's good. Mason Babb with 5. We got a whistle. It's going to be a foul on Evan Windsor. Be his first, team foul number 4. So we got 1:36 left to go in this one. Brooks triggers it in to Joe Snyder. Snyder driving around the right side, gets it down low to Mathis. Mathis, good. Jaden Mathis now has 12. Hamilton, Parker in the corner for 3. Good. Parker Thompson, the first 3-pointer of the night for Portageville at the 1:09 mark in the 4th quarter. We'll take it. 58-41. Jaden Mathis, we're under a minute left to go in this one. Hunter Sams. Joe Snyder back out to Mathis. Mathis looking to drive around the right side. He's cut off by Hamilton. Gets it over to Joe Snyder. Snyder tried to get it inside to Brooks, but it's stolen away by Parker Thompson. Timothy Hamilton with the basketball. It's to Thompson. Thompson, 3-point shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Brooks. And we're going the other way. We're under 30 seconds left to go in this one, as we're going to have a foul on Portageville. It's Evan Windsor. That's on, called the foul on Jack Bell, but I think he's out there. Oh, foul on Cooter. Sorry, Jackson Brooks. Bulldog basketball. Hamilton will trigger it in, gets it into Taylor. Taylor down low. He's going to be fouled by Hunter Sams, and Armand Taylor will go to the line and shoot two. Armand Taylor looking for his first points of the night. First free throw for the freshman. Up and in. Second free throw. Armand Taylor rolls in good. 22 seconds left to go in this one as there's a turnover. Taylor picks it up. He's going to drive off the glass good. Armand Taylor with 4 quick points. It's 10 seconds left to go in this one. Cooter will be content probably just to dribble this on out. And that's going to be our final score as Cooter wins this JV contest 58-45. We'll stick around. We're going to run some ads and we'll do some totals. I'll be back with the JV totals right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Looking for your next concrete job? Give Jones Concrete LLC a call at 573-724-2005. Specializing in flat work, driveways, patios, slabs, sidewalks, demolition, saw cutting, gravel, and dirt delivery available. No job is too small because we do it all. Jones Concrete LLC.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition. Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537. Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today. We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Carruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
And welcome back here to Cooter High School, as they just had a ceremony for all the senior cheerleaders and senior basketball players. As once again, Cooter JV defeated Portageville JV 58-45. Let's run through some totals. For the Cooter Wildcats JV, they were led in scoring by Jackson Brooks. He had 14. Hunter Sams with 13. Jaden Mathis and Dylan Sykes each had 12. Joe Snyder had 4 points, and Austin Odom had 3, and that's 58. For your Portageville Bulldogs, they were led by Drew Maddox with 10. Parker Thompson had 9. Mason Babb had 5. Evan Windsor, Jack Bell, Armand Taylor, Tim Hamilton all had 4 each. Keaton Milam had 3, and Quade Mitchell had 2. So the JV contest, Cooter wins 58-45, as we're going to get set up and ready to go here for the varsity contest coming up in a minute. Let's go over the Boot Hill Conference tournament as the bracket come out today. That's going to be held at Cooter High School. I'm sorry, that's going to be held at Portageville High School. Let me find the bracket. We're going to get started on Saturday morning with the varsity girls as Portageville Lady Bulldogs with the number 1 seed. They're going to play at 9 a.m. as they play the Crowsville Tigers, who have the 8th seed. Then we're going to switch to the second varsity girls contest. It'll be the number 4 seed South Pemiscott against the number 5 seed Zenith Hornersville Lady Lions. And that'll be at 10:15 in the girls matchup. Keeping it with the girls at 12:45. The number 2 seed Malden Lady Greenway will play the number 7 seed Campbell Lady Camels. And then at 11:30, the 3 seed Holcomb Lady Hornets will face the Hayti Lady Indians, who got the 6th seed. Then we're going to go to the JV boys bracket as Zenith Hornersville got the 3 seed, and at 2 o'clock they're going to face South Pemiscott, who got the 6th seed, and that's in the JV bracket. Then at 3:15 we're going to switch to varsity boys. South Pemiscott, number 4 seed in the varsity boys, gets number 5 seed Zenith Hornersville, and that'll be at 3:15. We're going to switch back over to JV. Number 2 seed Crowsville JV Tigers will play number 7 seed Malden JV Greenwave at 4:30. Then we're going to switch back to varsity once again as Crowsville Tigers will play the number 7 seed Malden Greenwave. Crowsville with the 2 seed. That'll be at 5:45. Then we're going to go back to the JV bracket as the number 4 seed Campbell Camels will play the number 5 seed Portageville Bulldogs in JV contest at 7 o'clock. And then we're going to wrap things up on Saturday night as the number 3 seed Hayti Indians play the number 6 seed Portageville Bulldogs. We've got a full slate of action Saturday. It's going to start early at 9 o'clock at Portageville High School. Jim Bidwell Court will be all the scene of the action there. You can tune in more to the Boot Hill Sports Network and our Facebook page. If you see our YouTube, Facebook, like, share, subscribe, as we enjoy bringing you these ball games. And we're going to try to bring you, and we are going to bring you every one of the Boot Hill Conference contests, girls, JV, and varsity boys from Portageville High School. I'm going to take another quick break. We'll be back because we still got about 10 minutes left to go before we start the varsity contest. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Catch all the hard-hitting action of American Hostile Championship Wrestling as they make their return to Campbell, Missouri, February 8th, 2025. That's at the Community Center, located on Highway 62. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. Superstars such as Bullwhip Ballard, the Missouri Heavyweight Champion, Savage Brotherhood, the King Superstar Johnny Dotson, Justin Main Event along with Miss Hyde, Legitimately Too Good, Steel Cross, Austin the Reaper Bolo, and making his very first appearance for American Hostile Championship Wrestling, Lionel Gilks III. All that February 8th, 2025, Campbell, Missouri. Be there.
And welcome back here to Cooter High School as we're about ready to start here in 5 minutes this varsity contest. These two schools, as I know Portageville gets to take tomorrow off, and they'll start out. The JV will play Saturday night as well as the varsity team as well. Varsity team will get to play Hayti at 8:15. And the JV boys will get to play Campbell at 7 o'clock. And we're in the Portageville Lady Bulldogs, the number 1 seed in the Boot Hill Conference Tournament, as they went undefeated in the regular season. They're going to get things rolling at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning, as we got a long day of basketball. It's going to be some exciting basketball on Saturday at Jim Bidwell Court. We're going to take a break or two now, and we'll be right back. So we still got 4 minutes left to go in to start the varsity contest here in the night. Thank you for watching the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, this is Mark Manley from the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm running for Hayti School Board, so come April the 8th, I would appreciate your vote. And remember, nobody bleeds black and gold like me. Glass Farms, along with Danny Glass, your Pemscott Duncan Electric Co-op Director for District 1, wishes all of the Boot Hill area teams a very successful 2025.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023.
And once again, thank you to all of our fine sponsors who allow the Boot Hill Sports Network to bring basketball here all year long. So we're going to get set for the national anthem, I believe. We'll do that, and then we'll come back.
Everyone, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Now we're going to have getting ready for the starting lineups. We'll go through the starting lineups for the Portageville Bulldogs. Be that defensive machine from last night, number 0, Antonio Hickenbottom. The scoring machine from last night, number 2, Xavion Bogan. Number 5, Houston Parton, who played a big part in it as well last night on the win. Number 11, Jack Bell, and number 22, Eli Wheeler. Had key rebounds last night. Jack Bell contributed. It was a great win last night against Malden. Now we're going to have the starting lineup for Cooter. Guard, number 21, Jaden McElvain. A junior forward, number 10, Rice Lynn. Freshman guard, number 44, Jaden Mathis. Number 4, Jack Watkins, senior guard. And number 32, senior Jaden Simmons. We got 8 minutes on the clock. We're ready to tip this thing off and get this thing going here. Portageville and Cooter in varsity action. We appreciate everybody tuning in, watching tonight. Cooter fans, Portageville fans, and if you're just a Boot Hill basketball fan, we appreciate you having on board, watching us, listening. We're going to have some good action here tonight as Jack Bell, along with Rice Lynn, is going to tip it up. And Jack Bell will control it out to Parton and Antonio Hickenbottom with the basketball. Steps through the double team, try to get it to Xavion Bogan, and it's going to go out of bounds. Thought it was off of Cooter, and it will remain with Portageville Bulldogs. Houston Parton will trigger it in for Portageville. Gets it to Xavion Bogan at the top of the key for 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Simmons, and there's going to be a jump ball as Antonio Hickenbottom got his hands in there, but it'll go over to Cooter. McElvain with the basketball. It ends up in Watkins' hands for 3. No good. Rebounded by Eli Wheeler. Houston Parton bringing it around the left side of the floor. Gets it over to Jack Bell. Jack Bell over to Hickenbottom. Back to Bell. Looking to work it around the perimeter. Antonio Hickenbottom with a shot. In the lane, no good. Rebounded by Lynn. Lynn gets it ahead to Mathis. Mathis looking to drive. Kicks it back out to McElvain, or to Lynn. Back to McElvain. Over to Watkins. Watkins back to Lynn. Lynn with a jumper. No good. In and out. And there's Eli Wheeler with a second rebound. Minutes gone by, no score in this one. Houston Parton crosses the timeline, gets it over to Jack Bell. Bell looking to drive the baseline. There's going to be a foul on Cooter, and Jack Bell will go to the line and shoot 2. So that foul's going to be on Jaden Mathis. It'll be his first. Oh, they called it on the floor. Still team foul number 1. As I believe the officials are going to talk about it. Going to be on the floor. Parton will trigger it in. It's an end to Bogan off the glass. Good. Xavion Bogan with the first 2 for Portageville. Watkins with the basketball over to Simmons. Simmons to McElvain. McElvain looking to catch Mathis as he's forgotten about. Missed a layup. No good. It's going to be off Cooter. Rebounded. Or bid Portageville basketball. Mathis had a wide open look as obviously he got forgot about. Just missed the layup. Jack Bell. It over to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom inside to Parton at the free throw line. Back to Bell. 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Zay Bogan. Puts it up and in. Watkins with the basketball to Simmons. Over to McIlvain. Back to Watkins. There's Mathis in the corner for three. Good. Jaden Mathis makes it 4-3. We're under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Xavion Bogan looking to drive. Nice pass to Wheeler. As they're going to call Wheeler for a charge. And it'll be Cooter basketball. Watkins over to McIlvain. McIlvain around the right side. As he's going to travel, it'll be a turnover going back to the Bulldogs. Jack Bell trigger it into Antonio Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom to Parton at the free throw line. Xavion Bogan, one of the three. Pass it up to Antonio Hickenbottom. Good! Antonio Hickenbottom for three. And it's 7-3 in favor of the Dogs. Watkins gets across the timeline to Simmons. Over to Mathis. Mathis thought about the three. Take a drive, and there's going to be a foul on Jack Bell. It'll be on the floor. Team foul number 2 for Portageville to be Jack Bell's first. Watkins will trigger it out for Cooter. Gets it inside to McIlvain, off the glass, good. Jaden McIlvain for 2. It's 7-5. Favor of the Dogs. Bogan, Hickenbottom over to Bell. Bell looking to drive. He'll take the 8-footer. No good. Rebounded by McIlvain. McIlvain having all kinds of trouble with Jack Bell, but he corrals the basketball and crosses the timeline. Lynn with it now. Tried to get it to McIlvain, who wasn't looking for it. It's picked up by Watkins. Watkins throws it away. And it's going to be Portageville basketball. 4:48 left to go in the first quarter. The Dogs will have it with a 2-point lead. Gets it into Xavion Bogan. Bogan back to Hickenbottom. Over to Bogan. Cooter's in the 2-3 zone. Zay Bogan at the top of the key. Gets it to Jack Bell on the right side. Back to Bogan, top of the key. Over to Parton. Back to Bogan. Parton with the basketball. Looking to drive inside. Steps through and he throws it away. McIlvain with the steal. Jaden McIlvain off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Bogan and we're going the other way. Xavion Bogan looking to drive on Watkins. Shot up, no good. I believe they're going to call a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Jackson Watkins. Going to be team foul number 2. Each team with 2 team fouls. 4:13 left to go in the first quarter. Xavion Bogan to trigger it into Hickenbottom. Over to Bell. At the top of the key. Back to Bogan, back to Bell. He almost threw it away. Parton with the basketball now. He's being guarded by Lynn. Mathis steps up as well. Jack Bell gets it back to Houston Parton. Got a wide open 3 if he wanted. He decided not to take it. Jack Bell. Gets it back to Parton. Parton will take it this time for 3. Good! Houston Parton with a 3-pointer. And it's 10-5 in favor. They're going to call a hold foul on Jack Bell to be his second. Team foul number 3 as Evan Windsor will check into the ball game. Simmons triggers it into McIlvain. McIlvain at the top of the key. Gets it over to Watkins. Back to McIlvain. Inside to Lynn. Mathis will take the 3-point shot. Good. Jaden Mathis. He now has 6. And it's 10-8 in favor of the Dogs. 3:25 left to go in the first quarter. Hickenbottom. Try to get it to Bogan. It's tipped out of bounds by McIlvain. It'll remain with Portageville. Hickenbottom, trigger it in. Xavion Bogan. Over to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom tries fit to double team. Evan Windsor for 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by McIlvain. We're going the other way. Jaden McElvain will take the three-point shot. Good, Jaden McElvain. He now has 5. Cooter takes a 11-10 lead. Got a delay of game warning on Cooter. It'll be Portageville basketball. Davion Bogan brings it across the timeline. He's picked up top of the key by Lynn and Mathis. Houston Parton looking to drive inside. He does. Shot up by Houston Parton. Good. He now has 5. Coach T.J. Smith will take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. Your Portageville Bulldogs lead 12-11. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, this is Mark Manley from the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm running for Haytile School Board, so come April the 8th, I would appreciate your vote. And remember, nobody bleeds black and gold like me. Glass Farms, along with Danny Glass, your Pimscott Duncan Electric Co-op Director for District 1, wishes all of the Boot Hill area teams a very successful 2025.
And welcome back to Cooter High School. We got 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. We got a good one going here as Cooter trails by 1. Watkins with it. So we got a new player in for Cooter. That's Lucy. Lynn will trigger it in to McElvain. McElvain gets it back over to Lynn. Gets it up ahead to Lucy. Lucy being guarded by Evan Windsor. Over to Watkins. Watkins. McElvain for a long 3. Good. Jaden McElvain. He now has 8. It's 14-12 in favor of Cooter. Davion Bogan. It's over to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom in the corner to Houston Parton. Parton looking for someone open. Splits a double team. Gets it back out to Hickenbottom. Bogan to Evan Windsor for 3 out the side of the glass. No good. It's tipped back over to Bogan. Bogan tries to get it inside to Wheeler and does. Wheeler tried to get it to Parton. It might have been one pass too many. There's going to be a foul on number 22, Eli Wheeler. Be team foul number 4. That'll be Wheeler's second. Mason Babb will check in, and Eli Wheeler will take a seat. We've got Babb, Bogan, Windsor, Parton, and Hickenbottom in for your Bulldogs. Stolen away by Antonio. Hickenbottom ahead to Parton. Good. Jack Watkins with the ball. Over to Lynn, to McElvain. McElvain gets around Hickenbottom. Back to Watkins. Watkins over to Lynn. Lynn being guarded by Parton. Gets it over to Mathis. Mathis to McElvain. He thought about the 3. Pulled it up. Houston Parton. Guarding Lynn. Now Babb takes him. McElvain at the top of the key. Coach David Mathis calling the play. There's a shot from the three-point free throw line by Rice Lynn, and it's good. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. We've had some good action here so far as Antonio Hickenbottom will bring the ball up, gets it over to Xavion Bogan. Bogan at the left corner. Gets it over to Deuce. Deuce back to Xavion. Bogan over to Windsor. Windsor in the corner. Gets it out to Bogan. Deuce for 3, no good. Rebounded by Bogan. Offensive rebound. 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Parton gets it. Xavion Bogan has it. Xavion Bogan for a 3. Good! Xavion Bogan, he now has 7. And the Dogs lead by 1. We're at 13 seconds. It's Lucy with the basketball. Gets it over to McElvain. Jackson Watkins inside to Lucy. Shot no good. Rebounded by Hickenbottom. We got 2 seconds. One. Shot as good as it goes. No. Going on at the end of one quarter. Portageville leads 17-16. We'll be right back. Start the second quarter on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Looking for your next concrete job? Give Jones Concrete LLC a call at 573-724-2005. Specializing in flat work, driveways, patios, slabs, sidewalks, demolition, saw cutting, gravel, and dirt delivery available. No job is too small because we do it all. Jones Concrete LLC.
Affordable Buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti offer rent-to-own utility sheds, lofted barns, cabins, and garages ranging in sizes from 8x10 to 14x40 with no credit check required and down payments as low as just $100 plus free delivery and setup within 50 miles. Come in and see Caleb Trammell at 898 East State Highway 84 in Caruthersville right next to A Plus Storage or call 573-922-6318. Affordable Buildings of Caruthersville and Hayti, a proud sponsor.
Xavier Bogan with the basketball. It's tipped out of bounds by Cooter. As the Dogs will keep it. 7:56. We're just starting the second quarter here. Xavier Bogan. He's going to be double teamed by Mathis and McElvain. Gets it over to Deuce. Deuce inside to Parton. Parton looking for an opening. Can't find one. Gets it to Bogan. Clean shot for Bogan. Good. Xavier Bogan. He now has 9. Gonna be a turnover on Cooter. Bulldog basketball. Deuce. Hickenbottom sets the trigger it out. He gets it into Xavier Bogan, who's going to be met by Mathis and McElvain at the top of the key. He gets it over to Windsor on the left side. Windsor inside to Parton. Parton trying to find Babb. He's going to take the shot instead. Good! Houston Parton. He now has 9. The Dogs lead by 5. Mathis gets pushed out of bounds. That's going to be a foul on Mason Babb. It'll be his first, team foul number 1 for the Dogs here in the second quarter. 7:16 left to go in quarter number 2. Alex Sykes into the ball game now. We got Sykes, McElvain, Lynn, Mathis. Lynn who takes a shot. It's rebounded by Green. Braden Green comes in, checks into the game, and he has the basketball. And they exchange pleasantries as referees have to have a little talk with them. Still got a lot of game left to go as we're going to have a foul on Babb, 35. It's going to be his second, team foul number 2 for the Dogs. Green with the basketball. He's going to try a turnaround jump shot by Babb, and it's no good. Missed everything. Xavier Bogan gets it from Deuce, who got the rebound. Parton gets it outside of Deuce. Hickenbottom over to Bogan. Bogan at the top of the key. 6:43 left to go in the first half. Bogan gets it over to Windsor. Windsor on the left side. Back to Bogan. Over to Hickenbottom in the corner. Bogan, he gets a pick by Parton. Bogan for 3. Good! Xavier Bogan puts 3 more on the board, and it's 24-16 in favor of the Dogs. Green gets it to McElvain. Gets it across the timeline. Lynn with the basketball. Over to McElvain. It's knocked out of bounds by Deuce Hickenbottom, and it'll be remain with Cooter. 6:12 left to go in the first half. Sykes, McElvain, Green, Lynn, and Mathis on the floor for Cooter as there's a 3-point shot, no good. Xavier Bogan with the run out. Good. Xavier Bogan puts 2 more. He now has 14. And the Dogs lead by 10. 5:57 left to go in the first half. As the Dogs come out with a 9-0 run. And now they have a 10-point lead. Sykes with the basketball. Into Lynn. Lynn to Mathis. Mathis being guarded by Hickenbottom. Back over to Sykes. Sykes over to McElvain in the corner. Back to Sykes. Sykes being guarded by Bogan. McElvain will take a three. No good. Rebounded by Parton. Houston Parton with the rebound. And the Dogs will go back the other way. 5:32 left to go in the first half. Davion Bogan. Scooters in the 2-3 zone. Over to Windsor. Windsor back to Bogan. Bogan to Hickenbottom. Trying to get it inside to Babb, and he does. But Babb throws it back out to Bogan. Parton will take the three. No good. Rebounded by Babb. Up and in. Mason Babb. Green with it. Gets it ahead to Sykes. Sykes will take a three-point shot. No good, and rebounded by Babb. And we're going the other way. Houston Parton around the left side. Almost stolen away by Mathis. Gets it in the corner for Bogan for three. No good. Rattled in and out. Rebounded by Green. McElvain with it. Gets it ahead to Sykes. Back to Green. McElvain to Sykes. Sykes over to Mathis from the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Houston Parton. Portageville doing a very good job of keeping Cooter shots to one and done. Defensive rebounding is going to be key in this one, and the Dogs are doing good so far. There's a turnover by Parton as Mathis gets it. Step in three by number 10, Lynn. No good. Blocked by Mason Babb, and we're going the other way. 2-on-1 fast break. Windsor tries to get it up. No good, but rebounded by Zay Bogan. Up and in, and Coach Mathis is going to... So the points, guess they waved the basket off. I guess I missed what happened. I thought it was a clean putback by Xavion Bogan, but 28-16, 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I thought it was going to be a timeout by Mathis, but nonetheless, here we go. Mathis with a jump shot, good. And Cooter gets their first 2 points of the second quarter. As we got a full court press, man-to-man here. All of a sudden by Cooter. Parton with the basketball. Xavion Bogan looking to drive inside. Shot up. Good. Xavion Bogan. He's filling it tonight. And it's 30-18 in favor of the Dogs. And Coach T.J. Smith going to call a timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more Portageville Bulldog basketball on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Welcome back to Cooter High School as Portageville doing an outstanding job so far, as it was all knotted up in the first quarter, but the second quarter has been all Portageville, as it's been a 15-2 run, and we got 3:27 left to go in the first half. McElvain gets free, gets it over to Lynn in the corner. Back out to Watkins. Watkins over to Lynn to Watkins. Gets it to Mathis. He's being guarded by Bogan. Deuce Hickenbottom picks up Jaden McElvain. McElvain gets around Hickenbottom. There's a runner in the lane by McElvain. No good. Rebounded by Babb. And we're going the other way. Xavion Bogan. It's the Deuce for three. No good. That's way off. And it's going to go back to Cooter. Lynn will trigger it in. He gets it into Watkins. Watkins to Green. Green gets it to McElvain. Crosses the timeline. Back to Mathis. Mathis picked up by Bogan. Portageville's in a man-to-man pretty much with Babb down low. Bogan guarding Mathis. Mathis has it at the top of the key. Gets it over to Green. Green back to Mathis. Mathis for three. No good. Rebounded by Evan Windsor. Portageville doing a great job on that defensive glass, keeping these Wildcats from just One and done. 2:20 left to go in the first half. Evan Windsor back to Bogan, over to Parton. Windsor for three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Green of the Wildcats. And here we go the other way. McElvain crosses the timeline. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Watkins with the basketball. Passes it back out to McElvain. Back to Watkins. McElvain still has it. Coach Mathis calls a play. 1:53 left to go in the first half. Lynn with the basketball. Over to Watkins. Watkins looking to get Mathis open. Mathis with it over to Lynn. Lynn being guarded by Hickenbottom. Now picked up by Bogan as well. McElvain over to Mathis. Mathis inside to Green. Green inside. Nice pass to Jaden McElvain to put 2 on the board for Cooter. 1:29 left to go in the first half as Xavion Bogan brings it up. He's being met defensively by Mathis. Over to Hickenbottom. Windsor has it now on the left side. Back to Bogan. Over to Deuce. Deuce gets it down inside to Babb. Babb kicks it back outside to Bogan. Bogan looking to drive. Mathis pressuring him. Bogan all the way to the hole. But he's going to be fouled. And Xavion Bogan will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is going to be on number 4. Jackson Watkins. That'll be his second team foul, number 1. First free throw up and no good. Xavion Bogan has 18 points tonight. Looking for point number 19. Free throw up, no good as well. But there's Deuce with the rebound. Gets it inside to Houston Parton. Tries to go up with it. Blocked by Green. He gets his rebound back outside to Bogan. Bogan looking to drive. Cuts it outside to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom with a 8-footer. Good. Antonio Hickenbottom. He now has 5. And the Dogs lead by 12. Watkins with the basketball. He's being picked up by Windsor, and that's going to be a travel on Watkins as Portageville basketball. 40 seconds left to go in the first half. (32-20) in favor of the Dogs. See what Coach Smith elects to do here. If we're going to hold it for 1, we're going to keep on going like we're going. Hickenbottom at the top of the key. Gets it over to Windsor. Windsor could have took the 3, but passes on it. Gets it inside to Parton at the free throw line. Parton with a 4-footer, no good. Rebounded by McElvain. 25 seconds left to go. Stolen away by Windsor. Windsor going the other way. Gets it inside to Deuce. Layup up and in. Deuce Hickenbottom now has 7, and it's 34-20. Mathis with it, crosses the timeline, gets it over to Green. Green inside, nice pass. There's going to be a foul on Babb. I believe that might be his 3rd. Pass inside to Rice Lynn, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 as Drew Maddox hops up off the bench, and he'll check in and spell Babb after the first free throw. Rice Lynn with 2 points tonight. For Cooter looking for number 3, no good. It's short. Drew Maddox checking in as Mason Babb with 3 fouls. He'll take a rest for the rest of the 6 seconds we got in this second quarter. Second free throw up by Lynn, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Maddox. Deuce with 4, 3. He's driving 2. Shot up by Deuce, good! Antonio Hickenbottom, and the Dogs lead 36-20. We're going to take a break, do some totals. We'll be right back with Portageville Bulldog basketball on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
Catch all the hard-hitting action of American Hostile Championship Wrestling as they make their return to Campbell, Missouri, February 8th, 2025. That's at the Community Center, located on Highway 62. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. Superstars such as Bullwhip Ballard, the Missouri Heavyweight Champion, Savage Brotherhood, the King Superstar Johnny Dotson, Just in main event along with Miss Hyde, legitimately too good, Steel Cross, Austin the Reaper Bolo, and making his very first appearance for American Hostile Championship Wrestling, Lionel Gilks III. All that, February 8, 2025, Campbell, Missouri. Be there.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carollasville and at 511 East Elm in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carollasville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
And welcome back to Cooter High School as we're at halftime in this boys varsity contest. Portageville leads 36-20. Let's run down the scores. For Cooter, Rice Lynn has 2, Jaden Mathis with 8, and Jaden McElvain with 10, as the Dogs have done an excellent job of keeping the Cooter Wildcats off the offensive glass, as in pretty much one shot and done for the Wildcats, and that's a lot to do with what's going on in the score. Scoring for your Portageville Bulldogs, they're led by Xavion Bogan, who has 18, Tonio Deuce Hickenbottom and Houston Parton with 9 each, and Mason Babb chips in 2. It's 36-20 in favor of your Bulldogs. We're going to take a break. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back as we get ready to set for the third quarter action right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
Hey, are you doing a jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Los Portales in Hayti is a proud sponsor of all of your favorite sports teams in the Boot Heel. Serving lunch specials and delicious dinners 7 days a week, come in and see Francisco and his friendly staff for great food, fun, and a family-friendly atmosphere. You can dine in or carry out, so call 359-2400 or visit them at 1078 South Washington Street in Hayti, just off of Interstate 55. Los Portales, open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9:30 p.m.
Hey, this is Mark Manley from the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm running for Hayti School Board, so come April the 8th, I would appreciate your vote. And remember, nobody bleeds black and gold like me.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Caruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Caruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
And welcome back as we getting ready. We got about 3 minutes left to go before we start the second half of the Portageville Bulldogs and Cooter Wildcats. Once again, Saturday, we're going to have the Boot Hill Conference Tournament right there at the beautiful Jim Bidwell Court at Portageville High School in Portageville, Missouri, as we're going to have ball games from 9 a.m. all the way to 10 at night, baby. We're going to do it right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. We're going to start out. First game of the day is going to be the Portageville Lady Bulldogs against the Caruthersville Lady Tigers. That one will be at 9 a.m. Second game will be the South Pembascott Lady Bulldogs against the Zenith Hornersville Lady Lions. That one's scheduled for 10:15. Game number 3, Malden Lady Green Wave will play the Campbell Lady Camels. That one's set for a 12:45 tip. Game number 4, Holcomb Lady Hornets will play the Hayti Lady Indians, and that one's set for 11:30. Game number 5, Zenith Hornersville JV will play South Pembascott JV. That one's set for 2 o'clock. Game number 6, South Pembascott Varsity will play Zenith Hornersville Varsity. That one's set for 3:15. Game number 7, Caruthersville Tigers 4:30 will play Malden, and game number 8, Caruthersville Varsity will play Malden at 5:45. Game number 9, Zenith Hornersville JV will play Campbell JV will play Portageville JV at 7 o'clock. And then the main event, we're going to have the Hayti Indians and the Portageville Bulldogs at 8:15. A lot of basketball action on Saturday. We hope that you join us as we're getting ready to start this third quarter. Portageville Bulldogs had an outstanding second quarter, kept Cooter off the offensive glass. They was pretty much one shot and done. And that's going to be an important part of any game you play, and it's certainly important here tonight as the Dogs lead 36-20. Had a nice ceremony between games as Cooter honored their senior basketball players and their senior cheerleaders. I always like seeing that, as most of these students put in a lot of years here at school, and not just here at Cooter but everywhere, and it's just great to see seniors being recognized. And Cooter did a good job tonight, outstanding in recognizing their seniors. So we're going to get ready to start this third quarter. We're going to have Deuce Hickenbottoms, Avion Bogan, Houston Parton, Jack Bell, and Eli Wheeler is going to be on the floor for your Portageville Bulldogs. For Cooter, Rice Lynn, Jaden McElvain, Jack Watkins, Bryson Green, and Jaden Mathis will be on the floor for Cooter. Mathis takes it, He jumps an 8-foot jump shot, rattles in, good. Jaden Mathis, he now has 10, and it's 36-22. Hickenbottom over to Bell as Cooter will full court press. Back to Hickenbottom, gets it across the timeline. Inside to Bogan. Bogan layup, no good. Rebounded by Wheeler off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Cooter. Rice Lynn. Lynn gets it to McElvain. Here comes McElvain across the timeline. Portageville in a 2-3 zone. Jack Watkins over to McElvain at the top of the key. Back to Watkins. Watkins on the left elbow. Back to McElvain. McElvain being guarded by Bell. Inside. There's going to be a 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Parton. That shot was missed by Rice Lynn. Xavion Bogan with the basketball. We're a minute into the third quarter as Lance Lucy will go to the scores table for Cooter. Parton with the basketball over to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom to Bogan. Bogan's being guarded by Mathis. Bogan drives inside, tries to get it at Eli Wheeler. It's tipped away by Watkins, and Green has it. McElvain coming the other way at the top of the keys, picked up by Jack Bell. Over to Watkins. Watkins in the corner to Mathis. Mathis, long cross-court pass to McElvain. In and out for three, no good. Rebounded by Wheeler. Jack Bell coming the other way. He's picked up and double teamed, steps through it. Gets to Hickenbottom, over to Parton. Parton down low to Wheeler, back out to Deuce. Deuce to Jack Bell, Xavion. Inside to Wheeler. There's Parton, picks it up, layup off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Watkins, and we're going the other way. 6:10 left to go in the third quarter. McElvain gets it inside to Lynn. Lynn with a turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Wheeler. That defensive rebounding continues for the Dogs. 36-22, 5:52 left to go in the third quarter. Deuce on the right side. Bogan, top of the keys, picked up by Mathis. Senior versus freshman. Wheeler over to Jack Bell. Jack Bell wide open three. Good! Jack Bell with his first 3 points. And it's 39-22. Bulldogs come out with a press of their own. Jack Bell, Houston Parton, Hickenbottom, giving McElvain all he can handle. They do get it across the timeline. Mathis back to McElvain. He's picked up by Parton. Mathis will take a long shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Xavion Bogan. Bogan to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom over to Parton. Parton drives the lane. Back out to Bogan. Bogan for three. Short. No good. Rebounded by Watkins. It's going to go off Watkins. It'll remain with Portageville. As number 23, Lance Lucy, finally checks in as he was at the scores table for what seemed like an eternity. Lucy's in there. Parton gets it outside to Bogan. Bogan, double teamed by Mathis and McElvain, steps through it. Gets it to Jack Bell. Jack Bell to Bogan at the top of the key. 4:50 left to go. Dogs lead 39-22. Jack Bell thought about a three, passed it up. Gets it back over to Bogan. Bogan on the left side. Tried to throw it in the corner, but he almost had it stolen away. Jack Bell does have it stolen away. McElvain gets it ahead to Mathis. Mathis over to Lynn. Blocked by Jack Bell. And he throws it out. It's off of Cooter out of bounds, and it'll remain Bulldog basketball. Jack Bell with a block out of this world. It's Coach Mathis over there asking about it. 4:25 left to go in the third quarter. Jack Bell, Deuce Hickenbottom. Back to Bell as the press for Cooter seemed to give Portageville no problem all night. There's Houston Parton for three. He now has 12, and it's a 20-point lead for the Dogs. Mathis with it. It's going to be a travel as he falls down, and it's going to be a turnover. It'll be back to Portageville. So we're going to have a wipe me down on the court where Mathis fell. The Dogs will inbound at 4:05 left to go in the third quarter. Portageville stretched the lead to 20. It's 42-22. Jack Bell bringing the ball up the court. Jack Bell dribbling around the right side. Antonio Hickenbottom Gets it over to Bogan. They're running a weave. Bogan back out to Parton. Parton picked up by Lucy. Back to Bogan. Bogan picked up by Mathis. There's a screen by Wheeler. Bogan gets it back to Jack Bell. Jack Bell looking for a screen from Wheeler. He gets it. Drives around the right side. There's a 9-foot jumper, no good. Rebounded by Rice Lynn. He's picked up by Hickenbottom. Deuce Hickenbottom. If you haven't seen this young man play defense, you don't know what you're missing, because he is probably one of the best solo defenders I've seen all year, and that is no joke. Deuce Hickenbottom. Cooter gets it across the timeline. Deuce is right there. He ties it up. It's going to go back to the Dogs as Tonio Hickenbottom steps in, ties that basketball up, and it's Portageville ball. Bryson Green sets to check back in as Lance Lucy would check out for the Wildcats. Jack Bell, 3:16 left to go. The Dogs lead by 20. Bell, Hickenbottom, Parton, Wheeler, and Bogan on the floor for your Portageville Bulldogs. Jack Bell being guarded by Lynn, gets to Hickenbottom. There's a three-point shot. Good! Deuce Hickenbottom. He now has 12, and it's a 23-point lead. Wheeler goes for the steal. Bryson Green drives in the lane. His shot's no good, but he's going to be fouled by Deuce, and he's going to go to the line and shoot two. And we're going to have two shots when we come back. We're going to have a timeout. Going to be a full timeout. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back to Cooter High School. As your Portageville Bulldogs lead 45-22. Portageville will set to trigger it out as we got Parton, Babb, Hickenbottom, Bell, and Bogan on the floor for the Dogs. As Bryson Green will step to the line to shoot two free throws. 9-2 run by the Dogs in the third quarter. And the first free throw up by Green is good. That's his first points of the night. Second free throw up, no good. Rebounded by Jack Bell. Jack Bell. So we got McElvain, Green, Watkins, Mathis, Lynn on the floor for Cooter. Three-point shot by Houston Parton. He now has 15, and the Dogs extend the lead. Bryson Green gets it inside. There's a shot by Mathis. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Babb. And we're going the other way. Deuce tries to get it to Parton, throws it away. It'll go back to Cooter. 2:18 left to go in the third quarter. Portageville lead 48-23. McElvain going to be fouled by Parton on the side, and that's going to be the second team foul. It'll be Houston Parton's first. As Lynn will trigger it out to Jack Watkins. Watkins gets it over to McElvain across the timeline. McElvain step into a three, no good. But there's Mathis with a rebound over to Lynn, no good. Rebounded by Houston Parton. Deuce Hickenbottom with the basketballs. Coach T.J. Smith wants him to slow it down just a bit. Parton to Bell. Bell will take the three. Off, no good. Rebounded by Lynn. McElvain with it on the right side. He's picked up by Houston Parton. Inside to Mathis. Mathis back outside to Watkins. Watkins gets it inside to Green to Lynn. Lynn fighting with Houston Parton off the glass. And Rice Lynn with two. He now has 4 points. 48-25. 1:30 left to go in the third quarter. As Evan Windsor will go to the scorer's table. looking to check in at the first break. Bogan over to Parton. Parton being guarded by Green. Over to Hickenbottom. Picked up by Lynn. Back to Parton. Parton uses a screen by Bogan. Gets on the left side. Jack Bell driving inside against Green. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Mathis of the Wildcats, and here he goes. All the way up against Xavion Bogan. It's blocked. There's going to be a foul on Zay Bogan, and Jaden Mathis will go to the line for two. Xavion's first foul, team foul number 3, but we only got a minute left here in the third quarter. Jaden Mathis, he has 10 points on the night, looking for point 11, and he has it. 48-26 as Parker Thompson will check in. And Evan Windsor will check in, and Jack Bell and Mason Babb will take a breather. Second free throw up by Mathis. Rattles in and out, no good. Houston Parton with a rebound. 55 seconds to go as Keaton Milam will check at the scores table. There's a three-point shot by Windsor. That's in! Evan Windsor with his first points of the night. And it's 51-26. There's that's batted away by Thompson, but it goes off a Green out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball as Milam will check in and give Houston Parton a breather. So we got Windsor, Bogan, Hickenbottom, Thompson, and Milam in for the Bulldogs. 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 51-26 as Bogan crosses the timeline. He's picked up by Mathis. Over to Bogan. Coach T.J. Smith calling out the instructions. Over to Windsor. Windsor back to Bogan. Bogan thought about the three. He's going to hold on to it for a bit. He's double teamed. Gets it to Milam. Milam on the right side. Back out to Bogan, and he throws it out way out of bounds. And it's going to be Cooter basketball. 12.6 left to go in the third quarter. Cooter's looking to end this quarter on a high note, trying to get on the board. McElvain being guarded by Hickenbottom. Over to Mathis, and it's stolen away by Windsor. 3-point shot by Evan Windsor. In and out. No good, and we're going to go to the fourth quarter with your Portageville Bulldogs leading 51-26. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back for the finish of this one on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
Welcome back to Cooter High School. Always can't say it enough. I want to thank my cameraman, Michael Jeffries, for stepping in, running this camera for us. Helps bring you these basketball games. He does an outstanding job for me, and I certainly appreciate it. We're into the final 8 minutes of this one. 51-26 in favor of the Dogs. Cooter with the basketball. Green with it, back out to McElvain. McElvain will take a long three-pointer, and they needed that as Jaden McElvain, he now has 13. Three-pointer's good, 51-29. Xavion Bogan pressured by Mathis. Hickenbottom over to Windsor. It's stolen away by Mathis, and here comes the Wildcats. Layup up and in, Jaden Mathis. He now has 13. It's 51-31. Kind of have a feeling that Cooter's going to bring some defensive intensity in the fourth quarter as Dogs lead by a bunch, but this one's far from over. 51-31, 7:22 left in the fourth quarter. Hickenbottom back over to Bogan on the right corner by Parton. Parton gets it down inside to Wheeler. Wheeler against Green off the glass. Eli Wheeler good for his first two. Cross-court pass over to Lucy. Lucy for three, good. Lance Lucy with his first 3 points of the game. Cuts the lead to 19. We got 6:50 left to go. Bogan over to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom Over to Parton. Parton across the timeline. Parton with a 5-foot jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Lynn. And we're going the other way. Lynn to McElvain. McElvain picked up by Evan Windsor. Gets it over to Mathis. Back to McElvain. McElvain for 3. No good. Rebounded by Houston Parton. And there's that one and done once again. Keeping Cooter off the offensive glass. Bogan across the timeline to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom to Parton. Parton back to Bogan. Bogan being double teamed by Lynn and Mathis. Over to Hickenbottom. Back to Bogan. Trying to stretch this defense out. Maybe looking for something down low. Parton for 3. No good. Missed everything. There's Lynn with the rebound, and we're going the other way. Lynn picked up by Eli Wheeler. McElvain at the top of the key being guarded by Deuce Hickenbottom. Over to Lynn. Back to McElvain. Evan Windsor steps out on McElvain. Hickenbottom. Garden. There's a 3-point shot by Mathis. No good. Offensive rebound. But number 33, Sykes. Alex Sykes is back in the game. Jaden McElvain. We got 5:38 left to go in this one. 53-34. There's a 3-point shot by number 10, Bryce Lynn. No good. Rebounded by Wheeler. And we're going the other way. Le'Veon Bogan gets it in the corner. Evan Windsor fake. Drives in with an 8-footer. No good. Rebounded. Saved by Wheeler. Off to Parton for 3. In and out. No good. There's Hickenbottom. He'll go up and in. Deuce Hickenbottom. He now has 14. And the Dogs stretch the lead to 21. Coach T.J. Smith will take a break. We will too. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Looking for your next concrete job? Give Jones Concrete LLC a call at 573-724-2005. Specializing in flat work, driveways, patios, slabs, sidewalks, demolition, saw cutting, gravel, and dirt delivery available. No job is too small because we do it all. Jones Concrete LLC.
Welcome back to Cooter High School as Cooter come out doing a pretty good job in the fourth quarter, but the Dogs still lead by 21. 55-34, lead by 19. 5:11 left to go in this one. There's McElvain over to Lynn. Lynn up to Mathis. Mathis ahead across the timeline all the way to the hole, and it's good. Jaden Mathis. He now has 15. 55-36. We're under 5 minutes left to go. Jack Bell gets it inside to Bogan. Bogan to Parton. Parton will drive around Simmons, who's in the game. Jaden Simmons over to Bogan. Bogan caught in the corner by Simmons. Gets it into Wheeler. There's a steal by Simmons, but it goes off him out of bounds. Good defensive intensity by number 32, Jaden Simmons, one of the seniors that was honored here between games. Parton triggers it out to Bogan. Bogan has it. Driving inside. He kicks it out to Deuce. Deuce for 3. No good. Rebounded by McElvain, and we're going the other way. 4:27 left to go. Mathis with the basketball. Cross-court pass to number 33. That's Lucy, and that's his second. That's Sykes, I'm sorry. It's his second. That's his first three-pointer. It's 55-39. Bogan off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lynn. McElvain, Lynn, Simmons, Sykes, and Mathis on the floor for Cooter. Lynn over to McElvain. McElvain being guarded by Jack Bell. Over to Sykes at their left elbow. Sykes will drive. Gets it back out to McElvain. McElvain being guarded by Jack Bell. Over to Sykes. Sykes with a long 3 from Steele, Missouri. No good. Rebounded by Mathis up and in. It's 55-41. 3:30 left to go in this one. Bogan gets it inside. What a pass. Houston Parton. He now has 17, and it's 57-41. 3:20 left to go in this one. And Cooter throws it out of bounds. As Lynn tried to hit Sykes, went off his arm out of bounds. As Simmons will check back out, and Lance Lucy will check in. think we might have a timeout on the floor as well. Coach David Mathis is going to call a timeout. Bulldogs lead 57-41. We got 3:16 left to go in this one. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carolysville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carolysville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
And welcome back, Portageville basketball. It's Jack Bell over to Hickenbottom. Gets it in the right corner to Bogan. Bogan being pressured by McIlvain. Wheeler with the basketball. Over to Bogan. Once again, he's double teamed. Back out to Hickenbottom. Over to Bell. Jack Bell drives the lane. Runner. No good. Rebounded by Sykes of Cooter. There's going to be a travel as Houston Parton caused Mathis to travel, and it's going to go back to the Dogs. Portageville defense has really picked up these last couple of games. That's good to see heading into this Boot Hill Conference tournament. So we're going to have a foul on Mathis. He fouls Bogan. That'll be the first team foul. They're probably going to want to get those fouls on up there. Turnover by Portageville. Mathis all the way to the hole. Good. 57-43. 2:50 left to go. Jack Bell gets it across to Hickenbottom on the timeline. Hickenbottom with a 4-foot jump shot, in and out, no good. There's Wheeler with the rebound. Gets it back to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom shot, no good. Rebounded by Wheeler once again. And Jack Bell ends up with it. Gets it over to Bogan. Bogan drives off the glass. Good! Xavier Bogan with his first points of the fourth quarter. There's a long three-pointer by Jaden Mathis. Missed everything, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll remain with the Dogs. Go back to the Dogs. So I believe trying to set the clock back up because it seemed like there was some. Hickenbottom, there's 2:37 left to go. Bell with it, he's getting double teamed, steps through it, back to Hickenbottom. There's pressure in the backcourt. It's going to be off of Cooter. It still remains with Portageville. 59-43, 2:28 left to go in this one. Cooter fighting and clawing, they ain't giving up. Jack Bell in the backcourt. He's met by Lucy and Mathis as there's a steal by Cooter, but it's picked up and picked up by Hickenbottom, but stolen away by Mathis. Mathis with a layup up and in. 59-45. Xavier Bogan gets it across the timeline. Ahead to Parton. Off the glass, good. Houston Parton. He now has 19, and it's 61-45. There's a long three-pointer by McIlvain, rebounded by Eli Wheeler. And we're going the other way. Deuce Hickenbottom was going to run. Off the glass, in. He now has 15. 63-45. Lynn with it. McIlvain being picked up by Jack Bell. McIlvain over to Lynn. Lynn down low. Good pass to Lucy, and it's good. Lance Lucy with his fifth point. 63-47. 1:20 left to go in this one. Hickenbottom gets it to Houston Parton. Parton for three, and that's blocked by Lucy. And we're going the other way. McIlvain with it. Gets it ahead to Lucy. Tries to. He ends up coming away with it. There's going to be a foul on Portageville. I believe it's going to be on Parton. We'll check it and see. Yeah, foul on Houston Parton. 1:06 left to go in this one. Portageville leads 63-47 as Gavin Chaklos will check in for Cooter. And somebody's going to have to come out. That'll be Alex Sykes. 1:06 left to go. Cooter basketball. 63-47. Babb knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain with Cooter. There's a second ticked off. 104. Lucy gets it inside. There's Mathis. He gets his own rebound up and in. Jaden Mathis, the freshman's having a ball game. 63-49. Deuce Hickenbottom with it. Houston Parton, wide open three. No good. Rebounded by Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom drives down low. No foul called. It's Babb's going to get the rebound, and he's going to be fouled by number 23, Lance Lucy. Mason Babb will go to the line for two. Mason Babb with 2 points. Had those in the second quarter. Free throw by Mason Babb. No good. Front iron. 44 seconds left to go in this one as Jack Watkins is at the scoring table. He's ready to check back in for Cooter on a made free throw. Second free throw up, no good. And it's rebounded by Choklos. McIlvain with it. Gets it over to Lucy for three. Lance Lucy, he now has 7. 63-52. Going to be a foul on the floor as Bogan got it inside the Babb, but there's a foul on the floor. That's going to be on 23, Lance Lucy. Jack Watkins will check back in as Rice Lynn will check out. Also, Jaden Simmons will check in. And Jaden Mathis will check out. Mathis checks out with 23 points. What a game for the freshman. 63-52, 22 seconds left. Coach Smith calls 4 corners. They're going to try to play keep away and hold on to this one and get on out of here with a victory. Take a rest tomorrow before we face the Hayti Indians on Saturday night. 63-52. That's going to be the ball game as Portageville will win it. We're going to take a break, run a few ads. I'm going to do some totals, and I'll come back before we get out of here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Catch all the hard-hitting action of American Hostile Championship Wrestling as they make their return to Campbell, Missouri, February 8th, 2025. That's at the Community Center, located on Highway 62. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. Superstars such as Bullwhip Ballard, the Missouri Heavyweight Champion, Savage Brotherhood, the King Superstar Johnny Dotson, Justin Main Event along with Miss Hyde, Legitimately Too Good, Steel Cross, Austin the Reaper Polo, and making his very first appearance for American Hostile Championship Wrestling, Lionel Gilks III. All that February 8th, 2025, Campbell, Missouri. Be there. Hey, this is Mark Manley from the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm running for Hayti School Board, so come April the 8th, I would appreciate your vote. And remember, nobody bleeds black and gold like me.
And welcome back as we're going to run through these totals before I get on out of here and head on back to Portageville. Portageville wins this one 63-52. Scoring for Cooter. They were led by Jaden Mathis, the freshman, with 23 points. Jaden McIlvain, he had 13. Lance Lucy had 8. Rice Lynn with 4. Alex Seitz with 3. And Bryson Green with 1. For your Portageville Bulldogs, as they had 3 players in double figures, led by Xavion Bogan with 20. Houston Parton with 19. Tonio Hickenbottom with 16. Evan Windsor and Jack Bell with 3 each. Eli Wheeler with 2 and Mason Babb with 2. We're going to take a night off tomorrow night. We'll be back Saturday on the Boot Hill Sports Network for the Boot Hill Conference Tournament. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you down the road.